Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I will show you how to add data labels to the Syncfusion Angular Maps component and customize it with options like smart labels, styles, and templates. Look at this example. A world map is shown with COVID statistics for each country with severity levels. The map labels are shown in blue and trimmed to fit all the labels in the map. First, I'll open an existing application where I have already added the Angular Maps component with basic properties. Elements in the map will be rendered in layers, so I add a layer collection by using the layers property. I've included a GeoJSON shape of the world map in the maps layer. The shapeData property is used to identify the geographical shape information available in the GeoJSON data. I have bound COVID statistics data with an appropriate title. I also applied custom fill colors for the map and colors for the map elements based on severity levels. To learn more about integrating the Maps component into an Angular application, please check the Getting Started video linked in the card above and the description below. Let me run this application using the command ngserve. Here the map is rendered based on the GeoJSON data. Let's see the steps to add and customize data labels in the map elements. First, I import the Maps and Data Label modules from the Syncfusion EJ2 Angular Maps package. And I inject the Data Label module into the Maps component. Then, I add the data label settings under the Layers option, which is mapped to the Layers property of the map component. And I enable the visible property to show the labels. By default, labels are added based on the shapeDataPath property field value. If you want to show some other field from the data source, add the label path property and assign that field. In my case, I want to show the country name as label text. It is already mapped in the shapeDataPath property. See here, map elements display the country name as labels. Notice here, a few labels are intersecting. You can prevent the labels from overlapping with each other or with other map regions by adding the Smart Label Mode property. You can set values like none, hide, or trim. By default, the none value is set to the Smart Label Mode property, so the overlapped label text is not trimmed or hidden. Now I set its value to trim. Check now, the map labels are trimmed inside its region. When I set the Smart Label Mode to hide, the overlapped label is hidden. Moving on, I will demonstrate how to arrange data labels within the map region using the intersection action property. This property determines how labels behave when they intersect or overlap. And set the value to trim. And I comment out the Smart Label Mode property since I'm arranging the label intersection within the map region. As you can see, the data labels are now adjusted within the map region. Next, I'm going to customize the data labels in the map region. I can achieve this by defining the properties such as color, size, font style, and font weight in the text style property. I set the color to blue, size to 10 pixels, font style to sans serif, and font weight to bold. Now the map labels are displayed in blue with the custom text style applied. Finally, I will explain how to add custom labels to the map using the template property. Here I'm going to display the labels for the country which has high severity level. I add the data label rendering event, which will be triggered for all the objects in the world map JSON file, and assign the callback method label template. I define this method here. And access the data source from the maps layer. And add a for loop to iterate over each data source object. Inside this loop, I add a condition to check whether the country name is in the data source, and severity level is high. Then I show the template based on that severity level field. For other severity levels, I display the empty division element. I comment out other customizations from the data label settings. Now the map displays the data label on the region that has a high severity level. Let me recap. I showed you how to add data labels to the Angular Maps component, and how to customize it using smart labels, label style, and templates. You can download a working example of this from the GitHub link in the description for this video. I've also included a link where you can see if you're eligible for our community license, which will provide you with a free license key to use our products. Thank you for watching. If you found this video useful, give it a like and subscribe to our channel.